Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Big Red Wrap Up podcast, vlog, podcast and vlog uh, for um, for April 9th, 2026 on a 26 on a Thursday afternoon. Uh, Recently, I you say this morning, you took another hit as far as their depth with in their, I guess you say, starting lineup when it comes to Nick Dorn, the junior small forward, decided to put his name in the transfer portal draft. I guess say this morning, um, man, it's the last thing we pretty much needed as far as transfers. The other ones we could get. I guess you say you can get away with certain transfers, but this is the last one. This one right here the last thing we pretty much needed. But let me read the story, and then I'll drop some more commentary on this story as news after I read the story. Okay, this is brought to you by the Inside the Hall, with the publisher being Alex Bosich, published 3 hours ago. Indiana junior wing Nick Dorn is entering the transfer portal. The news was first reported by Joe Tipton and Sam Kaiser. He is the fifth Hoosier to hit the portal this spring, joining Alex Rissick, um, beside Miles, Jason Drake, and Josh Harris. Dorn is 6'7", 225-pound wing from Charlotte, North Carolina. Played in 30 games in the 25-26 season, where the Hoosiers made 12 starts. But he pretty much is a starter. Pretty much dealing with a starter. He averaged 8 points a game, 2.3 rebounds a game, 23 minutes a game. The one shot 40% from three, 87% from the foul line, and 38% on three-pointers. Hmm. The one scored in double figures 11 times, including 20. The one Dorn scored in double figures 11 times, including 23 points in a win at no, against Rutgers on January 23rd, and 26 in a double overtime win at UCLA on January 31st. He committed to the Hoosiers out of the transfer portal on April 24, 2025, from Elon University. The one was the eighth transfer portal commitment for the Hoosiers for the 24-25 season for during the Breeze. So five of them eight transferred. Um, known primarily as a shooter. He has 15 points in three rebounds in 30 minutes per game in the 24-25 season for the Phoenix, and shot 37% on three. So he pretty much lived up to what he really was. As a freshman at Elon in the 23-24 season, he was named CAA Rookie of the Week. 4 times earned a CAA All Rookie Team honors. He will have one season of eligibility remaining. Hmm. So, like I said before, this is a this transfer kind of stings. He did pretty much losing 8 points, but he also losing pretty much a good free throw shooter and a good shooter, basically. Pretty much a zone buster. He had his moments. He had his up and down moments during the last past season. He but yeah, with the numbers he had, it's still a bad loss. But basically, this team, last season's team, basically was put together with tape, cause pretty much, I guess you say, like I said, 5 of the 8 um, have transferred, and you count him. But pretty much that's what I guess. Pretty much all during the Breeze last year's team, bro. That during the Breeze pretty much got to the transfer portal draft have gone. pretty much, pretty much. And it was pretty much a wasted year. It really was. If you look at it, bottom line, that team will had wasted the whole year. They really did. They wasted the whole year, man. And now, pretty much you got guys that should have been starting gone, which boggles my mind. How in the world can you not start guys uh, that pretty much was more decent, uh, pretty much more decent than the ones that were started on that team. He but well, they're more decent on that team. But I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I'm getting a phone call. Um, but basically, it's gonna hurt a little bit until he dips into the transfer portal draft because he's right now he's gonna have to get he's gonna have to build a starting lineup. He's already good as far as the starting lineup. He's just gonna have to get some serious depth behind their starting 5. You got to finish the starting lineup during the breeze is with the help of the GM, and he's got to you have to build some depth behind that starting lineup. He really is because we're pretty deep in we're already at small forward, even though it took a hit today. But but if you got man hurts and and you pretty much got I guess you say yeah, Sicily he can be a small forward, but it's very thin. That's an understatement. Cause man, oh man, he's got to do some serious. Bottom line, he's got to do some serious work. He really is. He's got to do some serious work. As far as as far as the starters, and as far as the depth. But let me get on out for got a phone call. And he takes another hit as far as their depth. Y'all have a good one. This is another episode of the Big Red Wrap Up podcast and vlog. Y'all have a good one. I'm gone.